family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Coco knows I am me, Coco. I'm gonna just jump straight into this video. Let's talk about the most important things you need to know when going to Belize. Also, these are the most frequently asked questions. So we're gonna start off with number one. If you are traveling with children under the age of 18, they need birth certificates in addition to passports to enter into the country. Number two is no torn dollars. They take if it has the smallest wrinkle in it or the smallest rip, they did not take our money. They asked us for better dollars or another type of payment. So make sure that your money is free of any wrinkles or tears. So your best bet might be to go get some fresh money from the bank and ask them for crisp, fresh bills or get them from the ATM, whatever. Next is some places do not accept American Express. We at our hotel, they accepted my American Express card to put on hold for incidentals, but the restaurant did not accept it. And then when we also went away from the resort, they also did not take American Express. So they asked for another form of payment, so your bank card or cash. So make sure to carry a lot of cash with you, but not too much, because then there's a whole other issue with that. Next, you're going to want to rent a golf cart. It is so important to rent a golf cart if you want to have freedom and such a really good time in Belize. We stayed in San Pedro Island, and the golf cart, we rented it from Omar, and it was $30 a day, between $30 and $40 a day. The resort that we stayed on, which was Cocoa Beach, they offered us a rental straight from them, which was $50 a day. Omar was the cheapest. They're really good. He teaches you how to use it, teaches you about gas and where to fill up, how to fill up, and he'll tell you where to go to get gas and all that good stuff. It's only one gas station in the area that we saw, so you can't miss that. Next is use bug spray. I got bitten so much, and the mosquito bites lasted for so long. They finally are done. But y'all, and the funny thing is, I sprayed one day I used it and was like, I didn't get bit, but went off the resort. And the moment I went off the resort, I think they tore me up. So make sure that you use mosquito bug spray. And lastly, a lot of people ask about the price point. So the price point for the food, I would say between $15 a meal, depending what you get. So some of my stuff, I ordered extra sides, or I might have ordered a dessert or something like that. If it did, then the most I ever paid though was $30 for a meal. Most of our meals were eaten on the resort, but we did eat off 2 or 3 times, outside of the resort. So the food is cheaper. Things are cheaper in a certain sense, and then some things were about the same price as you would pay here, depending upon what you get. So I often think that's kind of a weird question or odd question to answer. But I definitely know that for every dollar here, it doubles in Belize. So you definitely get your money's worth. I also would suggest, so when you are booking your flight, if you don't do a package deal, so we did Delta Vacations, which included hotel, flight, and our transportation from Belize City to San Pedro. So now you can take a smaller plane, or you could take a ferry over to San Pedro, except it takes 3 hours. I think they said 3 hours on the ferry, but versus a 15-minute plane ride on a smaller plane. Our plane sat maybe, I think, 10 to 12 people, and it was quick. It wasn't anything long and drawn out. You literally get on your plane, they pack up your luggage, boom, boom, bam, you're out. Like, there's none of the extra stuff that you would on a big, large plane, all that waiting and all that. So don't forget, like, and if you don't book it through with a package deal, I think that flight is $200, between 1 and 200. So make sure, don't forget to include that. And you have to be coming into the island at a certain time, or like your plane coming from whatever country you're coming from needs to be coming in at a certain time in order to catch that smaller plane. So also make sure you ask all those questions, because if not, you're gonna have to spend the night in Belize City and then catch the next one out the next morning. So those are the most asked questions. If you have any more questions, let me know. Comment down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Until then, be happy, be well. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.